Hello, welcome to today's stream where I'm just playing on the server today. Oh god. Okay, this is a lot healthier for my computer. Everything needs to be loaded. And that's everything loaded. Is that the copper golem? Yup. That's the copper golem. Okay, so let's think. The goal of today. Wait. So I know where Nether Fortress is. So if I know where the Nether Fortress is, actually wait, don't I already have all that stuff necessary? Today literally might be beating the Ender Dragon. Where did I put? Okay. Yeah, no, I have blaze rods. I shouldn't need too many. And then I got a pearl as a just in case factor. 16 eyes of Ender. And I'm gonna say, let's see what direction this thing's in. So, somewhat diagonal. I'm gonna see if I can get a straight throw. So now it is diagonal. That's a distance. So if I start here, Face that way. So that's the point I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3. Throw it there. Yeah, no, so this seems to be a very big distance on its own end. So with it being a big distance, I will most likely end up having to grab a horse. Oh, I need to keep this on if I do the blackstone. Let's see, what am I going to look for? Okay, here's where my blackstone is. Okay, so I'm gonna go look for some amethyst geodes, which, if I'm not mistaken, best way to go do that most of the time is by ocean. I'm taking Jared. Jared, you're slow. I run faster than that. Nope. Nope. Never mind. I move faster than them. So, where would my... I would say best shot of hitting the ocean would be if I go this way. So, with my best shot of hitting any so with my best shot of hitting anything should be more on this end. Okay, so if we go through. Hmm. Okay, that's a shipwreck. Okay, for shipwreck. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so heading back home and probably start the adventure to get all the materials needed for just like getting nether brick or just try and finding a basalt biome. I think's what I'm looking for. Hmm. So the area where everything is at should be just like around straight from here. And there it is. Now let's get, because I think I have everything I need for nether. Helmet. Actually, wait, killing spiders at night is actually a good thing. Because spiders. And then I get the string. If anything, I want the nighttime for a little while longer. So I can spawn in as many spiders as needed. Those aren't Spidos. Where are the spiders? Spiders. That's skeleton. Spido. Oh, Spido. Spido. Okay, you're not a Spido. You're not a Spido. You're there. Let's see. Any Spidos down here? Yep. Oh, 2 Spidos. Oh no. Hi, Creeper. Oh no, my parkour sucks now. Oh no. Let's... Yeah, you don't see me. That's right, you don't see me. Any more spiders? Ah! You know, I'm done. Where'd it come from? There's that. That was way too much. Okay, now, if I scan for spiders... Nope. There should be... It should actually be easier to find them in my base. Oh no. Gold armor. Oh, spider. Spider, 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 spider. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Now I should be able to scale up the mountain with no further cause of issue. Oh, missed that jump. And first try. Now, zombie. I feel like that's... Yeah, no, that's a skeleton. Oh no, it's a creeper. You don't see me. No. That's the area that should be... Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't take out the torch. Why did I hear a ghast? I am now questioning a bunch of things. Okay. 14 string. Do I know of a... I actually do know of a spider spawner in a cave. Did I close off the way to get down to that gate? Nope. Wherever it is, it's dead. Hi, fishies. So I came down here to strictly abuse the spiders. Axolotl. Actually, I need to go up here. And then I should be... I genuinely... So I should be able to find a spider spawner down here. If I'm going into the right cave. It looks close enough. Oh wait, this is the right cave. I've done a lot to this cave. Ooh, lichen. I'm gonna need some of that soon. Or at least for a build. This is more fall damage than I've intended taking. My character's ankles are destroyed. Gosh. It's up here. I know I went straight up with it. What in the world? It's not over here. That's where the zombie spawners are. Spider spawner is... It was located more up. Because zombie... And then this is where I about died like 7 to 10 times. So, that's where the zombie one is. Because the spider one wasn't really too far from it. Ah, this seems to be more on the right side. Because I had to light up the spider spawner specifically. Did I leave anything in here worth keeping? No. You shouldn't need these. Shouldn't need those at the moment. Shouldn't need some oak planks. This should be. And then, because I'm gonna be needing to gain a lot of these. I hear you, zombie. Now shut up. Please. I'm doing something here. So, if I close up this wall, which is why I had these, break this. Now, they can spawn. Specifically within this two corners. I think. It's specifically those two. I have two open. I think I can work with one. Yeah. Give it a bit of time. Full activation. And it's just doing this for a bit. So then I can get over 64 beds, do the blackstone grinding. What was that sound? That was such a weird noise. Okay. And then my F4 should be gone. There it is. Is that the sound of my armor giving out? "28 eyes," which are also actually pretty good for... The eyes are actually pretty good tools just for potions. I think I can use them for weakness potions. What is that sound? I am very curious what that sound is, because it seems to happen whenever I get attacked. Now I should be able to... Hmm. So if let's see. So there has to be something I can think of to make this a better farm. Because of their wacky hitboxes. Actually, hmm. Yeah, no, that should actually work. This could actually work for a short term, like in terms of not really trying to create an entire farm here. This could actually make a decent short term farm. Nope. Hmm. Okay. By the way, what pickaxe have I been using? Oh, the silk touch. So these could be infested for all I know. Okay, so helmet, bless you. So nope. Let's get the jockey out of the way. Gosh, that was a that definitely was a situation. Okay, 4. So that's already 2. That's 2. So let's adjust these. So this is 4, 4. I'll put those in there. And then that should pick out the math. Now I should have 4, 4, 4, and 4. Which I technically only need 3/4. So that's 1, 4. That's 2, 4. 2, 4, 6. So let's get rid of all of these. Let's fill that back up in there. Let's grab the amethyst shard. Stack of beds. I should be able to set up the entire system. And that was most likely my boots. Yep. That was my boots, to be honest. I think that was like the only part of my suit I really cared about. Now let's just get these out of the way. So once I get my stack of these, I should be that was much faster than I thought. That was a lot faster. Yeah, no, that was definitely a lot faster than I anticipated it to be. And so I at least need, because what it seems to be, let's, so if I combined all of what I got together, I need one more set, and then that should be generally good enough for me. So with that being generally good for me, so now let's grab and get going, because I really want to get out of here. So start spawning 4 at a time, please, or at least. Okay. Is this enough yet? Not enough yet. I just want to get out of this room now. The second I get out of this room... Wait, those guys barely dropped anything. I'm using a looting 3 sword. That's in... The jump has downgraded. Oh no. Oh wait. That was a good drop. It made up for the last guy. Now you better make up for the last guy. Okay. That was brutally efficient. No. Stay down. Okay, practically halfway there. I'm looking at the swingers of jungle VIP. Hit the stop and I'm about to stop and that's what's gonna be me. Wanna be a man that comes all right into town. What I desire is man's red fire. I'm sick of monking around. Oh, whoopie-doo. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, true. It's true. Honey like me can learn to be like someone like you. So close. Come on. I'm almost there. I'm a king of the things all jungle VIP. Next goes my chest plate. Bear! Why does she do this? Wanna be a man, come in, right into town. Blind as eyes, man's right by, I'm sick of monking around. Oh, we'll be like you. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's it, that's it, that's it. Nothing else is needed. I have over a stack of these now. Over 2 stacks. That's a lot of boys. And that should be good for me. I'm not going to be a gritty person. No, I'm not. Not going to be a greedy person. I'm not gonna be greedy. So let's head back home. Actually, is that warden still here? To drop in, that ain't gonna be me. Wanna be a man cub and roll right into town. This is where I'm used to coming from. Now, where does this come out of? I forgot that one existed. I'm loving life. Oh, I'm loving life. Mm-hmm. I see a creeper. Did I just hit that? I got so close to that one. And then the creeper, let's see how bad I missed that, so... So I think it was like right here. So if that creeper was right there... I don't even see where my other two arrows went. Oh, I'm loving life. I keep forgetting when I go down there I also need to cast open that geode. Because I've almost definitely come across a geode. The only issue is for the living sake of me, I can't remember. Hello, little boy. Hi. Did I find the geode over somewhere around here? I know because I made myself take a note on it. I took like a mental note on where it was. So I was like, oh, I might need this later. Now I can't even find where it is. Hell, could I even find where later is at this point? That's where a little boy would live. Why'd a witch spawn here? Why did that sound a lot? So, I'm struggling to tell. Is that a witch or skeletal? I don't like it. It's a scary world. How would I get up that? Could you climb it? Yeah, you could. It still won't get me high enough. Yeah, no, I don't think there would be a way. So I now just need to relocate where that geode was. The geode shouldn't be the hard part. I should be able to find a geode. Here's where that tunnel was. I would believe the hard part of this geode, because I think I never had the chance to light up the area the geode's in, and then also the fact that I am working with like minimal, like my armor's practically dead, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, my armor's practically dead. So, not in a good situation for this, but it's for the build. Wrong way. I think it was that little staircase pattern thing I set up. Yep. Now, was it right or was it left? I'm gonna take a educated guess and go right first. Because I've done very little to the right side, unlike the left side where I've touched it, and I have gotten rid of a lot of stuff on that left side. Where's the Shrieker? That's what I'm trying to avoid. I think it is far enough. So, God. This should definitely make it far enough. Oh, come on, I didn't even get that far that fast. Please don't be a second Shrieker. What in the world of catacombs is this? You slimy dog. Currently I'm not looking for those though, but it's good to know that I literally have based over one. And I don't even think I would have enough torches by the time I got down there. I'm looking more for a geode though. I thought there was a geode over here. Was it down this path? That would also explain why I'm finding a bunch of skulk everywhere. I know it was in a place where I haven't really explored much of. So I just need to go grab. I think. Which direction? I'm gonna go this way. I thought I cleared all these areas out. I don't want to do anything with that right now. That so genuinely, where was this thing located? I thought I was quiet. And I'm pretty sure I cleared the majority of this up. So there shouldn't really be too much skulk things I really need to worry about over here. And with not needing to worry about too many skulk things, I think I also went into this area. I think I remember this area. Because I summoned a warden. Okay. Good. This isn't where I came from, right? It was the other side? Hmm. I could have sworn I... Did I actually find it in water? Or an ocean? Could have sworn I found it outside of an ocean. Was it? No, because this leads me back to here. But I think this would just bring me back up to the way I lit up. So, I guess I did find that geode in the ocean. I didn't think I did. So, if I... 2 times. 2 times. Second time almost. And I'm not looking for a third. So, let's go through this. Not paying attention like always. I got the wool, or the stuff to craft the amount of wool I need. Now I just need to find where this geode is. Or locate a new one at this point, which probably is the easier option. Wait, don't I have a way? Yeah, no, right here. I have 2 ways to get in here. And let's see if I go here. And I am out of that cave system. Now I know where to go to... I already forgot its name. An ancient city. That's what. Now I know where to go if I need an ancient city. But I still need to find where to go to grab me one more thing. So let's So I'm gonna go. Bless you. So now I can create that, put that in this chest. So I have that set up, and then now it's just go to the ocean, look for a geode, or a few geodes. And hope I get lucky on the geode trip. I would say the only things should be needed are these. That can go in there, that can go, that can go. I will most likely need food and a water bucket, because if I click fast enough, I can just get that dealt with. Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the boat. Grab the boat, get a geode. Get a geode out to sea. Get on a boat, go have some fun with the. Get on a boat, go have some fun. Get a geode, everybody wanna know where to go. Yeah, no. Let's see if I can. And that's gonna end very soon. But it's probably one of the better paths. Because it will get me at least somewhere a lot faster. So the main part of this is going to be looking one direction. So, get a geode, and with that geode, clear it out. Okay, but get a geode, clear that geode out, and try and only go one direction. No clue I'd run into another guardian thing that fast. No, I still gotta go that way. I just want to make sure I don't get hit by the effect. Geode. That's a geode. That's what I needed. I'm in slightly better spirits now. So, from that nether portal, I would go past the nether portal and left. That's where I would be going. I realized I was on mute. That is slightly disappointing that I was on mute. Okay, but there's home. Or there's gathering area, because I still haven't built my first house. The first house is, I have been told, huge for being a first house, so that's a cavern. Don't want to fall down that. Oh man, I didn't jump in time for that one. Now I'm questioning how long I've been muted. Oh no. Because okay, so after this I should be, so this is generally for the farms that, and just like supplies that is going in it, so it's effectively the storage build that will have little space, that will have some space for storage but not too much space for storage, because I gotta build this in now. So this is the ring I have to stay within for this layer. You cannot access this ring. Hello to the person in my chat. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to ask and I will do my best to answer. And if you just want to sit back, chill, and relax, you can do that as well. Okay, let's see. How's this working? I'm going to start with it hollow. It's going to be hollow first, so I can get a better design out there. And then if I ever feel like doing something, I'll fill it up. So let's see, because I sort of wanted to tie up to there, and that block be the top. So let's go. So whatever I do up here, I'm gonna attempt to have something similar at the bottom. 1, 2. So then that gives in a 3. That gets rid of how many blocks? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. I can go within powers of 3. I might need to double check that. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm okay, I think, ending this off here, because that powers of 3. this for now. I have made a grave error. So now let's see, because I'm trying to save whatever I can. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I've already messed up in some way, and I don't even know how. So, wait. It's 3 from a different zone. That's not 3. I really do like the sound. I think I can, to give it kind of a better look, maybe something more akin to this design. And then the corners be cut down. And then I have these for little areas of light. Now we go to the small ones. Because I feel like this top one should be amethyst cluster. And with that amethyst cluster there, let's take this down. And then let's just take a look. How do I feel about this so far? That looks very whack. Then again, I'm working with a lot smaller of an area. What if I go in a little more? Like for some areas it looks like it goes in and then pops out, goes in, pops out, goes in. Will that work well enough? Because then that kind of gives way to a lot more idea, or a lot more of a different idea. So I'm gonna first finish, then do touch-ups, and probably readjust a lot of things. Oh. Okay. I'll pick it up. Now we copy with this side. Yeah, no, I technically could get rid of this on all ends. The top inner two. Oh no. Yeah, no, I could get rid of the top inner two. And then, with that being gone, I'm gonna first do that. And then we clear it here. And then there. Because that's going to be the base, so that's probably where it's going to be most, like, spread out. So it's going to be one extra block to here. I just want to see where I'm going with this. Instantly. For wish I brought remember what chest my scaffolding was in. That is the egg farm setup that I'm gonna be doing in probably another stream. Hi horses. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. So cool, right? So cool. And if I do it correct, I can... Oh wait, it allow... I'm a fool. I can just look in the direction. There. Now I'm able to circulate through here a lot faster. Maybe? Maybe it being here. Because the majority of this is just suggestion. And I kind of want to put crying obsidian into some of these filling areas. Okay, that was just me at that point. I had all the stuff in my will to move me. Okay. Let's go here. There. Then so at the base, not really. So these, yes, these can stay. at the base, we'll have 5 of these. Now, right? Is that correct? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait, so it goes like this. I felt like Spider-Man for a second. Oh wait, nope. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Swings from several webs. Okay. Which one's the Silk Touch? Right here. Then I'm going to use this side as the main reference, because I kind of like what I did with this side. Or is there another side I preferred better? Because I think I like this side a bit more, the main side a bit better. Yeah, I'm leaning straight towards the main side. Either way, I need to go grab the crying obsidian. And then where am I? Oh yeah, no, I might actually be able to hit this out all in one day. Okay. Where did I put my crying obsidian? I don't think I have much of it. Because I really want to see how this works it out. Okay. I've somewhat learned from my mistakes. Now, let's go here, 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 here. And then I should be able to stand on here, go through and around about it. It definitely gives light. But I'm also gonna need a lot of this, so I gotta only keep it with very small areas of origin. So something like this. Get rid of this. And then I think it's gonna appear on the other side too, yep. Because this is my main light source for it right now. It keeps it bright enough. Now let's see. So I completely get rid of this floor area. That's what I've done. Okay. Okay. okay, so that, and then go up 3. So it's straight up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. After that 3, it goes up 2. I think I hit a problem. Because if I go in on this end, because this one it goes in too, if I break this, wait a minute. Will it actually... Okay, wait, I need to see where it is on the first side. So it leaves 1 block up. So that's what I did for this one, not what I did for this one. Oh man. So 1 block. Okay. Now if I hit that, so let's get all them situated. So all them have been situated. I could... The thing is, if I add that, that will make it weird, won't it? Yeah, I feel like that makes it kind of weird. If it makes it kind of weird. At that point, I don't want to ruin it too much. But also, I could probably break this, do that, put 2 more on each end. Because I do have enough geode to pull some stuff off. I don't even know how I hit one. Let's get to seeing. Why? Okay, that fixed it. And okay. Wait, I want to collect these. That's what I broke. And if I so now that I got that set up, let me go. Hello, Luman. So I'll probably have to take that down. Is there anything really in this? Not really. Okay. So now I got this, and then I just break that flooring, and then this should go straight down, and it will be using a bunch of material. So that bunch of material will be a pain in the butt eventually. So now I should be good to scaffold up, demolish the floor, which I think I'm missing a few scaffolding. So now this is kind of the bigger middle end of it. Okay. That's how I do that portion. Okay. Yay! And then these should be the the start of the core portion, where it's gonna have this, and this is just gonna run down. Simple as that. And then in my final, or in my starter house, I will be able to effectively make an entire room for just this. But until then, I'm working with what I got, which is mostly hopes and dreams, and they're the best hopes and dreams I got. So let's go up here. I should have the pathways cleared out. Dang it. I guess I can try the way I'm meant to. Yay! And I still took damage. Oh no. Okay, now I go through. I'm gonna get corners done first. I literally just need one block. I'm pretty sure I'm just a block off from being able to reach them. I should. And then this one. Now. Now the rest of this is just what I've already built, just dripping down a bit, maybe even certain areas popping to be more seen. So like instead of doing 2 there, it could go from 2 being placed down to 1 that pops out. So it would be just like a straight row. I'm thinking of this as its. I'm not gonna make that. But it's like it goes from that into this. So it takes up less of this. And gives it just a B width of texture. So perfect. And let's see where it would. Since I already have an area here, I'll just destroy this. And I gotta keep remembering not to use that. So if I am looking at this right, this corner. Which, doing all this, because I'm not gonna really, what I'm gonna do is, I'm probably gonna keep that like that, build up the walls, because in here will most likely be a chest room, just like how, so up there is going to hopefully just generally be chests I need for materials I gather. So there will be 2 stacks of chests, every material that could be needed for a build in the future. This in here will have things that are on this level, the farms that are here, and it will be the exact same for the copy variation of that in the basement. That is the main plan. So let me go get my axe because I don't know if it has silk touch or not. And if it does, that makes my life so much easier. Oh wait, I moved them in here. It does not have silk touch, but I'll still bring it with me. And then the clusters. And I don't need to be shooting anything with a bow yet. And then out here, I hope to change the floor into nether wart. Or not nether wart, not nether brick. It's like the oldest block in the nether too, isn't it? Netherrack. I hope to change that into netherrack. Oh lord, I'm gonna be. So for this build, by the looks of it, I am using all of my crying obsidian. So I will need to mass collect crying obsidian again. And I don't know if that's gonna be an on-stream or off-stream thing, because I know how low my the drop rates are, and the fact that I'm at the moment only using 2 villagers. This hurts me so much to do. I just don't have an axe. I thought I did. Even a gold one would get me done pretty fast. Oh gosh. You know what? I literally have a sugarcane farm for a reason. If I'm not using it, what's the point of having it? I'll just craft more books. Cut down an entire log. I don't plan on enchanting anytime soon today. Then again, I don't even know how much longer I have of a stream. Okay. Let's toss out the torch. Pick back up my axe. And then there's... Did I put anything under this chest? No. So... And then I don't even think this chest gets in the way too yet. This one is inside it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's... put you there, because I'm not really needing a torch at the moment. My keybind it, so quickly organize, because that should be my water bucket, my sword, pickaxe, scaffolding, food, crystals. I'll keep here for now. Other pickaxe should be right here. And this should genuinely be how it is. Okay. And then before I end stream, I'll show what the ideal plan is for the future portion. Thank you if you are watching with me. This is probably going to be the end of the stream next, and this is where you guys sort of get a sneak peek of what I'm doing, of what's to come to the future. I'm almost all the way done in my creative world with what's meant to be my starter build, and you guys now get to see what type of project I'm working on. And this is, so it is nowhere near finished, practically not even close to complete. I still gotta make, so the base level on its own of just all these is like 10,000 something blocks, and all the floor will be like this. So it's gonna be like that all over. I'm gonna make multiple pathways. This is just what the paths should look like before it leads into that. And then I'm leaning exterior very heavy into copper and blackstone, and a little more of the darker end of blocks. So deep slate, all that's gonna be put in. And then inside is a lot more on the spec of dark oak and strip spruce. I've not done the math on how much blocks is needed for this. I don't want to do the math. I'm just gonna overshoot it by getting as many double chests of both woods as I can. And then holes like this are gonna have little redstone chambers that, well, if I'm not mistaken, I sort of want to try and do a door close system for this room. But I have not fully thought, because I can also go through other formats of redstone that can like cause and effect stuff over here to happen, and then it's a work in progress that is taking a lot of time out of my day, so I don't get to really stream too often. But compared to, so that's what the dome was originally meant to look like. And then on the back of this, there's going to be some format of portal. So currently I'm doing the max size nether portal right here, and just so I could like find out what that was. So this is it in size comparison to practically everything else I've done. And this is the starter base. I plan on this server to get a lot bigger than this is. Do I have the time to do that? I hope so. But besides that, and then these are other like little things that I've done myself. So for all these, it was my own creativity and thinking what I should do. So these are like nether, or like more on the evil end of stuff. This is the Wither Church. So my brain went to, if you can ever spawn the Wither, how would you spawn the Wither? Or like what type of place would give you the materials if you weren't able to kill Wither skeletons? So I thought of the church aspect and a Wither Church. And then I kind of like how these ended out. I'm surprised by my own method of thinking through that, and I think I saw it on something, so that made me a lot more happy that I could integrate it into something. This would be, I think, more on the end of, yeah, no, so this is more on the end of Trident, though I'm probably gonna switch it to the heavy hammer because of, so I might switch it to the heavy hammer due to a few things and how this looks a lot more like it would be used in this scenario. This, I would imagine, this is just like the regular church. I practically just copy pasted it by going over there, looking at it, copying it, and coming back. This is genuinely, I have no clue. I find it harder for me to build stuff that is a lot more on the happier end, or the more cutesy type of end. And then this is the, what I would call the sky one. As you see, that's, and the sky one just, it's like breeze, because when I think of sky, I think of the breeze, practically. This is a Season 1 build that I plan on bringing back, or build a long time ago I plan on bringing back. This is what the dome was originally meant to look like until I modified it. And then this was something I planned doing a lot earlier into a series, and then I put a pin in it, made the dome instead, because the dome can, if I'm not mistaken, the dome will rudimentarily be able to hold more. But if I plan on making multiple, so this is this world right now. This world seems to be this and this. This is what this world seems to be, and once I'm done, I plan on starting my hardcore series back up now that I've had practice in surviving, or at least a lot better practice in surviving, and not being as foolish as I was early on. And then, like I said, this isn't even close to done. I got small little exterior decorations here. I want to do a lot of interior, and then the back of it, I got decorations for the back. Then I'm attempting, which one of them is that portal thing I was talking about. And this is just the starter build for starter base for my server. I don't really plan on doing anything that's smaller than this. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching, and have yourself a good day.